If my life was ever to have a peak, that peak would be today. Today has literally been my favorite day of my entire life. And I genuinely mean that. And do you want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. Just the most, like the best day ever. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, I was at the Wendy Williams show today. I literally was in the virtual audience of the Wendy Williams show, which is coming out tomorrow. It's the Friday show, so if you're in America and you can watch it, go watch it there. Whenever it's on YouTube, I'll post it so that you can see it. But I was like, okay, I'm going to be in the audience. I don't know if I'm going to be on camera. Like, you know, you can just be in the audience and not be shown on TV. Nope. I was put behind Wendy the entire time. The entire episode, I am behind Wendy Williams. Like, I have a photo to show you, but I don't want to ruin it because I want you to see it in, like, high definition. Wendy's here, and I'm here, like, right beside her. Like, hey, bestie, like, hey, like, we're right beside each other. And I was on screen every single time a screen was shown. So good. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to be at the Wendy Williams show. So we filmed it today and it was super exciting. It was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to make sure. They actually want me to be on Ask Wendy, which is you ask Wendy a question and she answers it and it's just one-on-one. Bitch, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing my rounds now. This is fun. And on top of that, so my day started off amazing with that, by the way. And then I woke up to Miss Juicy, you know, Miss Juicy, baby. You know, Miss Juicy. Miss Juicy did a cameo for me and Joni and TJ. We love Miss Juicy. Miss Juicy is the meme of all memes. She is a babe. If you don't know, this is Miss Juicy. This is also Miss Juicy. This is Miss Juicy. This is Miss Juicy. This is Miss Juicy. And this is Miss Juicy. So we love her and we got her to do a cameo. And I'm going to show you like 10 seconds from it because it's just made my life. Let's get that out of the way. It has made my life.
Hey, it's Miss
Juicy, baby.
From Little Women Atlanta.
Oh my God, I love her.
Hey, how y'all doing? Should I say Adam, TJ, and Joni? Thank you so much.
Okay, and then
go out there and you give anybody the best you, the best damn Adam, the best damn TJ, and the best damn Joni.
You know what? I am Miss Juicy. I'm going to give them the best Adam that there is. Just because of you. Thank you, Miss Juicy. Can I just do that one more time? Sorry?
Go out there and you give anybody
yes.
the best you, the best damn Adam, the best damn
I will.
TJ, and the best damn
I'm
Joni.
so happy.
Okay?
So, today has just been amazing. I've had the best day. Okay, now, okay, so this happened maybe 2 days ago, maybe 1 day ago, and everyone was telling me to talk about it, and I was behind on college work, so it took me a second, but I'm getting on it now. So, Shane Dawson is back, but he just never seems to go. And this is one thing I want to point out, that no one has really pointed out yet. Shane Dawson, just because I'm aware of covering news that happens with him, and there's been things that have happened recently, it's all between the 1st to the 5th of each new month. Keep in mind, he congratulated Ryland the 1st of last month, the 1st of the month before that he posted on his Instagram story, and then literally the 1st of this month, he posted again on his Instagram story, a full thing. So, this, in my opinion, this literally has no substance other than me speculating. I believe that he has a really good management team, and they're like, okay, every single month we're going to try post something, see how the responses change from the previous month, then maybe in January, bam, video, or December, bam, video. I believe that he'll probably come back in December with a video with, like, Ryland and his family and a very wholesome-esque video because it's, like, Christmas in December and people are happy, and then that'll be his leeway in. But it's very interesting to note that everything that he's done up until recently, again, just me speculating, has been the start of the month. Almost like, all right, let's do this, and we'll see what the reaction is. Not quite yet. Next month, we'll see the reaction. No one else is really talking about that, so who knows? What do you think? Okay, so this actually surprised me with what Shane Dawson has done, because if you think, we've talked about him posting on his Instagram story and basically, like, coming back, you know, saying that he will soon, and congratulating Ryland, so he's always kind of had a purpose in the moment. Like, not looking back on stuff, but in the moment, he was like, oh, Ryland's posting, you know, his podcast, I'm super proud of him. Here's me posting on my Instagram story. It made a lot more sense than what he's doing now. So he's done a huge Instagram story, like the longest one, bigger than the one for the podcast. He's done, like, talking about Jeffree Star and the Conspiracy Palette and the launch of it because it was 1 year ago. Now, I think this was a very strange move. And a lot of people on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, on literally my Snapchat were messaging me being like, it's really weird that he's like coming back in this long format, like an Instagram story, and it's about Jeffree. You know what I mean? Surely you would want to, even if you're not going to disconnect yourself from either party, because Jeffree in his Doing What's Right video, which I replicated for Halloween, stunning, he even said in this video, oh my god, I would never go away from Shane, which is funny because whenever Shane was getting dragged the most, Jeffree Star was nowhere to be seen. If that's your family, why aren't you sticking up for him? So I think it's a very interesting move, to say the least, that he's doing this, but let's get into it. So he posted this on his story. It says 1 year ago up at the top, and it's them right here, picture of them both. Oh my god, this is giving nightmares back to the conspiracy launch, you know what I mean? It says, today's the day our whole year has led up to. I'm so grateful for every step, T-3 hours. So this was the launch. So it says, last year today was one of the best moments of my life, and I think about it almost every day. Thank you, Jeffree Star, for believing in me, and thank you to everyone who made that time so special. I'll never, ever forget it. Now, I think this is very wild, considering, even if you're a Shane Dawson fan, do you not think this is pretty weird that he's celebrating this now whenever he publicly denounced this and publicly denounced being in the beauty space, in the beauty world? So what's the narrative? Do you want to make money from this palette? Are you happy with this palette? Or do you never want to be involved in that toxic world anymore? You know what I mean? That's just what I'm trying to understand. So then he posted this. It says, Our Baby, and it's the palette. Wow. Look at this range. Okay, I'm in no way a makeup artist. I'm in no way someone who really cares about makeup. But all I'm going to say is, y'all let these bland colors slide. This don't tell no story. I know that's important in makeup, and y'all ate this up. Anyways. Seeing Our Baby for the first time. Very weird talk here. So this is both of them. Oh my god, ahead of their time with the masks. Except Jeffree's isn't covering his nose. I've never understood when people don't do that. And Shane's isn't covering his mouth. I mean, they've got the both parallels here. If you put them together, then they're fully covering what they're supposed to. But seeing Our Baby for the first time. Okay, it's just weird. The fact that, like, surely you would post a video before this. You know what I mean? Even if it's not addressing the scandal or explaining or apologizing, surely something before you go to this step, right? Because this is a big leap. That's a big leap, right? Our photo shoot day, one of my favorite days ever, and just a picture of Jeffree. So again, it's kind of strange, right? How it's... Surely these are two people professionally that would want to distance themselves, even for another couple months, right? It's like, whether you want to admit it or not, all eyes are on Shane right now, especially because he is doing these sporadic uploads. So, for one of them uploads to be solely focused on the thing that got you involved in this drama in the first place. Remember in their series, they were on the phone to Morphe, and Morphe said to them, we can't do that day, something along these lines, we can't do that day because James Charles, the 1 year of his palette is coming up. And they were like, yeah, that'll be no problem. And we all just were like, oh, okay, girl, they were allegedly planning. I'm not going to say it, but what happened that interrupted the 1 year of James Charles' anniversary of his palette? So, I mean, you can have your own opinions of that. Lipstick Nick made me feel so confident that day. Okay, so, a photo shoot picture. You can come to your own conclusions on what you think of this. One of my favorite pictures ever. Yes, this is definitely an interesting picture. I will agree. Here's the thing. Back when this palette launched and now, when I look at these two men, they don't entice me to want to look like them, nor buy their products. You know what I mean? It's like a spokesperson of a makeup or skincare palette. You're like, wow. Well, this is me personally. I'll speak for me personally. I see like JLo's skincare or JLo's makeup or Rihanna's skincare, and I'm like, damn, I want their skin. Like, their skin is flawless. I want that. And, like, that goes with makeup. If you look at who? Even James Charles, right? James Charles is known for his makeup looks. I think, drama aside, he was very much so focused on makeup, whereas Jeffree was kind of drama then makeup, right? James now will not talk about it, but I just mean, I would much rather be like, oh, James Charles, I'll buy his palette because he's an artist. Where I'm like, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, let me buy this makeup palette. You know what I mean? Like, this Shane Dawson, I've never seen in makeup before this. You know what I mean? He started doing makeup and got called out for it because he wanted to get money. So, I mean, smart business move. Great. But, like, I don't look at this and be like, I want to look like them. Or, oh, I want that makeup face. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a bit weird. I mean, that's just marketing. I study marketing in my course. And one thing that's very important is almost attractive spokesperson. Because it is a very manipulative tactic. But it's like, if you want to look like that person, you're like, wow, the products are working for them. I don't know, like, again, looking at this picture, this is the next slide. I'm not like, wow, I love that. Anyway, let's not get... This one always made me laugh. Ha ha ha. Not sure what we are doing here. They're quirky. Okay. Launch day! Yippee! First time seeing it in a store. I wonder how many people that are outside here right now are still supporting them. Let's talk about it. Oh, this one's sweet. My mom outside of a store. I have nothing to say about this one. I think this is a sweet moment. Right? Yeah. I mean, okay. Like, I don't think anyone can really say anything bad about that one. You also don't have to. She felt proud of her son and she's allowed to. So then he posted, first time I saw someone holding it in their hands, and it is a tweet from Haley. I wonder if Haley is still a fan. There's certain perks to living in Australia sometimes, and then this palette, okay? I mean, I don't know what palettes are supposed to look like, so I don't know if this is, like, enticing. Is this enticing? If you're into makeup and you're watching this, like, would you buy this not knowing anything about them? Let me know. I mean, the main reason it got sales was because of that documentary, so, I mean, smart tactic. First review I saw of it. So again, bringing Trisha Paytas into this. Shane Dawson, ex-Jeffree Star Conspiracy Palette review. Very interesting that he's now ticked all the boxes. You know, he may as well bring Blair White in. Trisha, Jeffree, may as well bring Blair White in. Like, let's bring them all in. My trainer getting one. Again, this is like a long-ass story. This is long. Seeing our photo set up in store, and then this. Again, just what I said earlier. Like, I don't look at this and be like, I need this product. But, I mean, that's just me. But the thing is, right, this is a lot that he's doing. He's really doing the most on social media. And I'm like, okay. Seeing our baby in a store. I really don't like this baby talk. Not for me. Something about looking at these now whenever you know that he's publicly denounced the beauty world and said that he never wanted to be a part of it really just sums up this entire situation, right? Seeing you guys and shitting a brick. Again, I wonder how many people that were here are still fans of them. Probably a good majority, honestly. Feeling so proud of grateful. Feeling so proud of grateful. Okay, feeling so proud and grateful, he's supposed to say. But anyway, so a picture of them too. Again, here's the thing, right? Whenever I look at pictures of this and like behind the scenes, and especially that little documentary they did, I just look at it like a business tactic. Because if you think about it, they made that Jeffree series so that Jeffree's public image could be turned around so that they could do a palette together and then it would get more sales. So it is all a business tactic. Am I okay? Business tactic. Wow, I didn't mean to like stutter there. So yeah, I just think it's very interesting. I don't see any genuine emotion whenever I'm looking at any of these pictures of them being emotional. They were probably very excited about the money they were getting, but do I think they really cared? No, and I think the events of drama have really let us know that. Right? I don't know, it's just my opinion. And then a picture of them hugging. Like, can you see how many stories were posted? Like, he really... okay. My back looks fat, but I don't even care. This moment is in the top 3 best moments of my life. Here's the thing that I don't understand. If this is in the best moments of his life, why did he feel so compelled to leave that drama world, you know, the beauty world? Why did he not want to be a part of it anymore if this was one of the proudest moments of his life? Was it the proudest moment of his life because he knew how much money he was getting? Because if you watch back that documentary, you just see that the entire aim of it was Shane being so surprised and how happy he could be in knowing that he could make much more money than he was ever making before. So I think it's top proudest moments of his life because he knew he would be set up for a while. So I mean, that over, oh my god, we love makeup. Here we have a picture of Andrew, Ryland, Shane, and Morgan. Morgan is so pretty, isn't she? Morgan is very pretty. And again, the events that are happening with Andrew that I'm going to be making a video on very soon are very interesting. And the fact that he's included in this as well. With some things that I've been reading, you would think it would be like this. Now, never know. The end of an incredible day. Again, this is just like, this is a lot. This is like going through, you know on Instagram, whenever it's someone's birthday and they share all the happy birthday messages on their story and you're like, clicking through them. It feels like that, right? Okay, here we go. Sorry for all the pics. Just feeling emotional and sentimental tonight. I'll be back soon, I promise. So again, this is the 3rd time or 2nd time that he's saying that he'll be back very soon. So again, maybe at the start of next month, because I'm catching a pattern, speculating, that it's at the start of every month that he tries to do something. Thanks for going down memory lane with me. Hope you had an amazing and safe Halloween. Okay, and then this picture of him. Interesting. And he included this video.
Wow. Ooh. Fuck. We live and love. We already died and resurrected ourselves.
Jeffree is so cringy, right? Mm-hmm. And then he said, "Kay, sorry, last one, I promise. So basically, this is where he's showing that he voted. Barry wanted to remind you to vote. He says, it's very important, Kate, I'll go home. I really do wish he had said who he was voting for, because I do believe we're in a situation in America right now where it's important to let that know, and there's a big argument going on with that. But I'm not going to nitpick, and I'm just going to say that I was happy that he was enforcing his audience to vote. I think that was a really good thing. And letting your impressionable audience know that you have voted will also probably make them want to vote. So, good job, Shane, for that one. Then he wrote, his running mate Jerry. I don't know what's going on here. What? Yes, I got another bear statue. Leave me alone. It's been a rough year. Okay, so it's been a rough year for him. People were not happy with that sentence. It's been a rough year for him, y'all. Okay. Waking up to all your sweet messages. So this, went on. At this stage, he's posting more in his story than he would before this, right? Waking up to all your sweet messages about the conspiracy anniversary made my whole year. Thank you. And then this picture of them together again. And then he reshared someone with their collection, and he was like, you have no idea what this did to my heart. So, I mean, that was a lot that he did. He didn't even do that whenever it was Ryland's podcast. He did half of that. So it's people are just okay, if you're coming back, announce it and do something that we're able to be okay, are we choosing to support you moving forward? Are we not? What are we going on here? So let me know what you're thinking about this. I do think it's very interesting how he's saying that he had a rough year, but then he acknowledged in his taking accountability video that he really doesn't deserve to be forgiven. So what narrative is it? I'm trying to, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of conflicting. So let me know what your opinion is of this. I think it's very interesting and quite weird that his comeback things are with Ryland. And then now this one, you can say, oh, he was just celebrating his fiance's thing. But now he's going out of his way to celebrate Jeffree and then celebrating Trisha in that as well. And Trisha's been so outspoken in support of him as well. So, but Jeffree really hasn't. Jeffree mentioned it once in that Doing What's Right video, and it was guys, let me know what you're thinking about this. It's a bit of a weird one, right? Okay, let me know. It just comes off that he doesn't care. And now, I don't know if this is what he wants it to come off as. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it does, that he wants it to, but it does. That made no sense. But I'm just saying, it makes it seem like he doesn't care about things that people are still wanting addressed. If you're ignoring it and saying that you will be coming back, and then whenever you will come back from that, which he said he was coming back soon, on the Ryland podcast stories, so technically this is that moment, and then in this moment he's I will be coming back soon and talking. So next month are we gonna get something else? And then you're we will be coming back soon. You know what I mean? It's do it. If you want to do it, do it. If not, not. But don't you do all this, because it confuses people. A lot of his fans are very confused because they were oh, we're still supporting Jeffree. Even his own fans. Because his own, let me tell you, Shane Dawson fans are disappointed in Jeffree Star for not defending him because Trisha defended Shane way more than Jeffree did. And Trisha wasn't even, you know what I mean? So the fact that Shane is doing all this so overtly about Jeffree, and then the fact he's oh, this was the best moment of my life, but then a year later, well, less than a year later, in summer, he publicly denounced it and the experience, and oh, I can't do this, too much drama, too much fakeness and stuff, and then you're but that was you and Jeffree. So again, there's so many conflicting narratives and stories here, and that goes to all of the people involved. So let me know, let's talk about it. Again, Wendy Williams show tomorrow. You will see me. You will. I'm behind Wendy the entire time. Make sure to send me pictures of it. Post it on your Instagram story, tag me, I'll put it on mine. Let's do it. I Miss Juicy Baby. I love that one. So I love you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm I can't talk tonight. I've been up since 4 a.m. So yes, I will see you in my next video, and bye, bitch. Period. How pretty does Mariah look here? This is such a nice picture. She looks radiant. Oh, I love Mariah.